reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the LSU Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Motion now from the tight end. Takes the handoff. It's Russell. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Boy, Chris, just watching this first play, this battle at the line of scrimmage in such a big game is going to be fascinating and go a long way in determining who wins this game.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Tight end goes in motion. A play action looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Movement at the second level of the defense now. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He's hit as he throws it. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The Wolverines will send the punt team onto the field. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Offense moving to a bunch formation. Quick throw, the catch is made. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Here's the second down play. He's looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. See what the call is on 1st and 10.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Pulls it in. It's Hill. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw over the middle. What a catch!
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become...
Touchdown, LSU, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
That is an ill-advised pass right there. Falling away from his target, throwing the ball off his back foot.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Pulls it in. It's Stewart. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
He's got room to run. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
Looking to throw it on first down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. No huddle now for the offense.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Ball handed off. Breaking free at midfield. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Scooped up in the defense. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Michigan. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. And this playoff game is suddenly tied, Kirk, on, of all things, a defensive touchdown.
Boy, you look around the stadium, a bid to get to the national championship on the line, and the momentum switches from one direction to the other. Not just a turnover, but a turnover and a score. And all of a sudden, we got a new game.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Picks up some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for the wide out. He's got it in the open. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game, being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
Takes the ball and heads to the left. He finds some space.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Moves out of the pocket. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. Quick pass, the catch is made. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. We'll try to run it with the option.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
No punt. Offense still on the field, going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Trying for a fourth down completion. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The Wolverines hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
On the move now. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
So second down after the incompletion. They go with a direct snap.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Third and short here in this playoff game, and the 8th play of the drive. It's an option look. And they finally stop him, but the quarterback keeper picks up great yardage and a first down.
Defense is spread all over the field. Do a pretty good job here keeping him out of the end zone, but he gets enough for the first down.
And the Wolverines looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. You either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Makes a quick grab. Touchdown, Wolverines. That's how you finish a play. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
The back's got it. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Single back, takes the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. So here we go, a crucial play. 4th and long from the 44. Let's see what the play call is. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He finds the running back for a 4th down catch. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And the runner takes off to his right. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. They stop him, but it's a 1st down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Stewart. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. It's 3rd down for the offense. Back to throw again. Grab down the middle. It's Cruz. Down quickly after the catch, but the ball to the 14 sets up the red zone opportunity now.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
He shreds the tackle. And the defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Touchdown, Michigan. And 6 more points to the total.
Well, that's his 2nd touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
Automatic in the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught near the sticks. It's Green. And they keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46. A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes the grab. It's Hill. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. 2nd down after that completion. And he drops back in the gun. That's reeled in. It's Hill. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. A deep shot right down the middle. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Oh, my gosh, would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield, and he misses him. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And this time it's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Contact as he let the ball go.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. He cannot escape. It's a sack. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So it's 3rd down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. The kicking team makes the recovery. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. They get the second half started with the running play. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down after that previous play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Norton. Tackled, but 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, he makes the catch. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Griese had, 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Grbac and all the great receivers. So this is within their history. It's good that they're leaning on it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Breaks into the open. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover 3. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
Grab down the middle. It's Hill. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. They look to throw it here on second down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Brought down that crosses midfield to the 46.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep downfield to the left. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, LSU. And that will give them the lead now.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Here comes a handoff. First down and more. He's still running. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Second down play coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Doesn't get rid of it. He's brought down way behind the line of scrimmage. That's a huge loss.
Chris, what a shot, right? Come to an LSU game and you see a defensive lineman overwhelm an offensive lineman and come up with a big sack. When was the last time you didn't see LSU have defensive linemen who can make life difficult for quarterbacks and offensive linemen? Because I can't. They always have big boys who are athletic to make life difficult in that backfield.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Zips it down the middle. Wide open downfield. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now.
Boy, they get some big yards here on 3rd down, but they're still going to be short. So it'll bring up a 4th down and a big decision for this offense.
Here we go. It's 4th down and long from the 42. A chance for the defense to make a stop and take over in plus territory. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. needs a completion here on 4th down. Quick throw, testing the middle. Complete to the running back, but can he get there? That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another 1st down.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Receiver in motion now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Well, it's really hard to be accurate when you're falling back and not getting anything on the football. He threw that ball off his back foot.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
No surprise, offense going for it on 4th down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The Wolverines will come to the line on 4th down looking to convert. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. The Wolverines hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and a receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
Quarterback goes throw it off the one pass option. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down. All right, here comes the 4th quarter. Everything to play for here. Who's going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Looking to throw yet again. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to the end zone. Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a penalty marker, so let's check out that. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. They've got a long drive going now, aided by that penalty flag. Looking for some space. It's Russell. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They'll run it to the left. He muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially.
Touchdown, Wolverines! They jump on top now here in the fourth.
You just love to see this when the game is on the line. This offensive line does a great job of executing up front, giving this back just enough room to be able to get into the end zone and give them the lead.
PHC up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Hey, it's the fourth quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. Touchdown, Tigers. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Oh, man, I think the defense was so caught up with their eyes on the quarterback, they completely lose the running back out of the backfield. Nice job by the play caller here of getting the ball out to the running back instead of the receiver for the touchdown.
And the point after is good. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the Wolverines come up to the line in the hurry-up.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Second down, looking to throw it. On the move now. Trying to get the throw off. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. And that's now going to bring up third down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that third down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. And now it's fourth down and long.
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. The junior brought down after making a great catch.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
The Wolverines come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And looking to throw now on first down. Moves out of the pocket. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up second down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Fleming. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Important third down play coming up after that completion. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to chuck it again. On the move now. He lets it go on the move. Touchdown, Michigan. They jump on top now here in the fourth. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Offense will keep it on the ground here. He's got the first and still going. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, a big gain and a first down.
A first down, why not keep it on the ground? And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. Offense getting set. It's second down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. All right, serious drama here. The semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? Handoff in a single back formation. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? He'll hand it off. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Time Time winding down deep in this game with a shot at the championship game on the line. Can the offense step up? On the run, it's Berry. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Defense takes their third and final timeout of the half to talk strategy.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
All right, serious drama here. This semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Looking for 6. He's looking for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
4th down now, and defensively, you're just asking these guys to make one more stop to seal the victory.
Here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Maybe the last shot here. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
That is just an outstanding job by this quarterback. With the game on the line, he finds the matchup with his go-to receiver, makes a perfect throw here to the receiver, and they score late to take the lead.
BAT is good. They take a 3-point lead here in the final quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Lets it go quickly. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up 2nd down. It comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Delivers quickly to the left side. Caught! He's wide open. Look out. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. Time winding down deep in this game with a shot at the championship game on the line. Can the offense step up? First down, looking to throw the ball. Pass not complete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game and a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a 1st down.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. It's a bit of a risk, with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. Their last chance here. Looking to scramble. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? He hands it to the back. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. 1st and goal at the 9. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. It's 1st and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead? And here's the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. The defense takes the... And final timeout to make some adjustments at the sideline. Second down and goal upcoming. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch to the back. Great move there. Touchdown, Wolverines. They have taken the lead, but time running down.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
And they tack on the extra point. So after taking the lead, they'll kick it away here and hope their defense can make a stop on this final drive. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quick completion to the tight end. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, Chris, just like this in the 4th quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get 1st downs and out of bounds. That's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. That's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. It comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? The offense with some pre-snap motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game. Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Drops back, looking to throw on 3rd and forever. And that's it. The game will end on one last incompletion. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.